At the risk of embarrassing Mark and Elizabeth, I ought to tell you that you're looking at two heroes in the making. I want to make you realize that what Mark and Elizabeth are about to do in this church is not a formality, a quaint ceremony that fits their cultural background, but an action that requires God's help for the duration of their life on this earth. In a nutshell, they dare to become a living, eloquent proof that there is indeed ground for hope in the future and even for rejoicing, because through their love for each other, we know the Lord is near.
Elizabeth, our big day is finally here. Everything will be perfect and go as planned. If for some reason it doesn't, who cares? All eyes will be solely on you. I'm not one to believe in any of that love at first sight stuff, but if I did, you clearly met the definition, even if I wasn't aware. I fell in love with you the day I met you. You were constantly in my thoughts, but I was too chicken to act on anything. When I first grabbed your hand at Blake's to go into that haunted house, I never wanted to let it go.
I'm holding on to something better than anything I've ever known. We live in seasons like the weather, but one thing's constant all along. I don't think that I could find a better way to spend my time than spending it all on you. Things may come and take me far away from you, but you hold my heart. I thank the Lord when I have you in my arms. When I'm feeling lost or running low, I sink into your love just like a stone. Even if I'm miles from you, I know wherever you are, I call home.
For those of you who don't know us, we are Elizabeth's best friends. I am Elizabeth's maid of honor, Vanessa.
And I am Irina, Elizabeth's matron of honor.
Your loyalty knows no bounds. Your ability to find the positive in anything is amazing, and your drive in life is inspiring. You accomplish anything that you set your mind to. You are the very best friend that anyone could have. I know all of these qualities and so many more that you possess is why Mark is such a lucky guy.
You were the spark that lit a fire, a flame so bright the burning blue. I know my heart will never wander. It doesn't get better than you. And I'm so happy that you're mine. I think about you all the time. I'm keeping you forever in my heart.
Mark, we finally made it. All of the planning is done. I can't wait to see your face at the end of that aisle and become your wife. Then a quick little party and we're off to Hawaii. You have made me happier than you will ever know, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Just a little something to make sure you make it to the church on time. I love you so much, Elizabeth.
If life's a journey, you're my favorite part. When you're feeling lost and running low, sink into my love just like a stone. When you're feeling lost and all alone, sink into my love just like a stone. No matter the miles from you, I know wherever you are, I call home.
My name is Matt, and I'm Mark's brother and the best man for tonight's main event. As we grew up, I started to look up to Mark, and not just because he was taller than me, but because I wanted to be a little bit like him. I tried my best to take his advice and follow it the best I could, but sometimes it was hard because, as you all know, Mark can be a little opinionated. He would always lecture me about getting a good education and ensuring I didn't go to a directional school, and working my way up to make sure I had the life that I wanted.
Most professionals will say that certain feelings will overcome an individual when they are truly in love. But let's be real, they studied psychology, and that's not real science. I knew I was in love with you when on our first few dates I couldn't act normal or sly, and nothing I said sounded correct. Hence the Erebus incident. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever laid my eyes on. I cannot wait to share each new adventure with you. Remember, no matter what life throws at us, we will tackle it together.
When you feel lost and running low, sink into my love just like a stone. When you feel lost and all alone, sink into my love just like a stone. No matter the miles from you, I know. No matter the miles from you, I know. No matter the miles from you, I know. Wherever you are, I call
Between the two of them, this couple has beauty, brains, and two hearts of gold. They balance each other out perfectly, always making each other laugh, and have both mastered the art of perfectionism. Nothing will ever be out of place in their home, especially Mark's racing medals, which will always be organized in chronological order, except for when I come over.
Summer came like a rising wave, and I saw you bright as the sun. We were free and unwritten.
After knowing Mark for 4 years now, I am proud to say that I can call him a good friend as well. And I know that he is perfect for Elizabeth. He's easygoing, interesting, easy to talk to, and he has a great sense of humor. He truly adores Elizabeth and would do anything to see her smile.
Standing on the edge, something wild again. Felt like a child on the run. It's there in the silence, it's there in the way you move, it's there in the moments flying by and all that we've been through. I know that you see me the way that I want you to. Our love is a fire burning brighter than the stars in June.
To all the fathers and brothers in the room, there's always that question: is there anybody good enough for our little girl and our little sister? And usually the answer is no. But in this case, Elizabeth, you brought a class act into the family. You came from a very, very respectful family, and we're very proud to have all of you in our family now.
Our stories kept us warm under the moon. You are something rare. I know I will be there when your world turns blue. It's there in the silence. It's there in the way you move. It's there in the moments flying by and all that we've been through. I know that you see me the way that I see you. Our love is a fire burning brighter than the stars in June. It's there in the silence. It's there in the way you move. It's there in the moments flying by and all that we've been through. Even when the leaves fall, even when the heat is through, our love will still be burning brighter than the stars in June.
Now, as you all know, Mark, like I mentioned, is an interesting person and has his own unique way of doing things, especially when it comes to going out with girls and going on dates. I can remember when Mark was going on one of his first dates with Elizabeth. He was pretty excited. After the date was over and Mark came home, I naturally asked him, "How'd it go?" In which he responded, "I punched her in the face." Apparently, they had gone to a haunted house and Mark got a little startled and ended up clocking Elizabeth in the face.
Summer nights and days were long. You and me, we were the only one. We were holding nothing back from the greatest nights we ever had. Sun lit up the boulevard, driving slow, dancing in your car, singing along every night. Must have played that song 100 times. Made of fire, we were lighter than the summer breeze, dancing the records in your bedroom like the 70s. Always on my mind, you ain't the music on my mind, frozen in time, always on my mind.
I remember when Elizabeth first met Mark. Mark described the dating process to be similar to a job interview. Well, I wanted to take this moment to say, congratulations, Mark. She's decided that you are the very best person for the job.
Slow motion.
Now, I've only been married for about 9 months, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. Mark, this one's for you in particular. You're wrong. Just apologize now. Even when you think you're right, you're not. Even if you can prove with your best friend, science, that you are, I wouldn't even try it, because that would indicate that Elizabeth is wrong and you're better off just apologizing.
Sun lit up the boulevard, driving slow, dancing in your car, singing along every night. Must have played that song 100 times. Made of fire, we were lighter than the summer breeze, dancing the records in your bedroom like the 70s. Always on my mind, you ain't the music on my mind, frozen in time, always on my mind. I feel it all coming back in the moment. Record spins away like the ocean. So if you wanna come over, the door is open. I play it all back in slow motion.
Separately, Mark and Elizabeth are two special, remarkable people, but together, they are complete. We cannot think of another couple that is more perfectly matched in their own unique way, and like the rest of the people in this room, we look forward to the next chapter in your lives.
Mark and Elizabeth, may your love be like the wind, strong enough to move the clouds, soft enough to never hurt, but always never ending.
Make sure that you guys fill your days with love and laughter, spend as much time together as possible, and always make sure that at the end of the day, you guys tell each other that you love each other and always will. Friends, family, everyone, let's please raise our glasses to toast Mark and Elizabeth. I wish you the best. Elizabeth, welcome to the family. I love you guys.
I, Mark,
I, Elizabeth,
take you, Elizabeth, to be my wife.
to be my husband,
I promise to be true to you,
in good times and in bad.
in sickness and in health,
I will love you
and honor you all of the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Well, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, it's my distinct honor to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Mark Mouth.
Like a beacon in the night, you were calling, like the stars across the sky. I was falling, I was looking for a sign in your eyes, something to let me know you were mine all this time. I will carry your heart all my life. This love is alive. Oh, it's alive, and it's running wild, like a forest fire. Precious one, don't close your eyes. What we're holding, this is golden. Don't miss a second of this life. Too many missed moments like this. There's a question in your eyes. Though you've known it, always known it, still I will let you know I am yours, rich or poor. I will carry your heart all my life. This love is alive. Oh, it's alive, and it's running wild, This love is alive. Oh, it's alive, like a forest fire. Winter storm or summer rain, whatever comes, I will stay. You'll keep me safe all my days. All is well in this place when you call my name. Troubles fall away. Oh, carry
Hi, my name is Mark, and I do Iron Man stuff and run around for no reason and do a lot of swimming. And then I get on my bike, and I bike a lot. And then I'm like, hey, this would be fun. Let's go running. And then I have my little go-gurts that I do on there. My name's Mark. I got an Iron Man tattoo and an Iron Man cake. Bye.